From the OUTV Broadcast Center in Los Angeles, California, this is Brief News Brief, a brief look at today's trending news topics, proudly combating the thought police since 2016. Here's your host, James Heaney.
I'm James Heaney, and this is your Brief News Briefing. It all started over the weekend with some clearly racist and xenophobic tweets from the President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald Trump. And today, Friday, the fallout is still dominating the news and potentially the entire 2020 election cycle. This will be known as the week, the go back to where you came from week. And the fallout just keeps coming. It intensified on Wednesday night when it became a rallying cry at Trump's latest re-election rally. A whole auditorium filled with people chanting, "Send her back! Send her back!" It all started Sunday morning when Trump woke up and he was inspired. He had a dream that if he just attacked 4 Democrats in the House of Representatives, he could awake a trove of suppressed and vulgar sentiment and divide a nation to his political advantage. Risky move, Mr. Trump. 3 of the 4 women that were attacked, they were born in the United States. And the 4th, Omar, is a Somali refugee who became a naturalized United States citizen at the age of 17. Now, Trump insisted he was simply saying that if these women were so unhappy living in the United States, well, no one was forcing them to stay. Go back to where you came from. Now, this is Trump's brand. He says the kind of stuff that you would expect to hear from a 9-year-old on a playground. He's a bully. Now, not long after, Trump doubled down on his hurtful tropes, and the Republican National Committee was on board with painting the Squad as the anti-American, anti-Semitic faces of the Democratic Party. So here we are, America. There is no doubt that a population of voters exist who are energized by this rhetoric. Hillary Clinton referred to them as a basket full of deplorables, and maybe they weren't out there voting before Trump, and now they've got this reason to vote because they hear their voice in the White House. America has a long history of struggling to live up to the values that we project around the world. It's 2019 and there are no dog whistles anymore. The Republican Party has sold its entire platform to Trumpism. Heat wave. The hottest weather in years is expected to scorch 2/3 of the United States this weekend, and it's going to go as if we're celebrating a holiday. It's going to go for a 4-day weekend until Tuesday. The wave stretches from Texas and Oklahoma northeastward to Maine. The National Weather Service is using some strong language to describe the hazards posed by this event. They describe the event as prolonged, dangerous, and potentially deadly. They're warning of a heat index as high as 115 degrees on Saturday. Heat-related illnesses and death can occur in minutes. Avoid overexertion, being hot in vehicles. Expect record temperatures for multiple days. We are in the midst of what may turn out to be the hottest month Earth has ever had since instruments to record this stuff was invented in the late 19th century. But global warming isn't real, right? Just kidding. You're kidding yourself if you think it's not real. It's right here, and we're enjoying it, and it's coming to a town near you. In a typical year, heat is the top weather-related killer in the United States, beating out tornadoes, hurricanes, floods, and other weather hazards. So stay safe out there, America. Today, Iran's state television aired footage that they insist proves that President Trump was a big old liar. And you don't have to give me video footage of Trump being a liar. I'm sure it's just flooding the internet. But they're specifically saying that the U.S. military had not, in fact, destroyed an Iranian drone. So far, the footage has not been verified, so I'm not saying it's true or false. I don't even know what to believe in a world of post-truthism. But this is just tit for tat coming amid a new escalation of tensions between Washington and Tehran as the United States seeks to impose tough new sanctions on Iran. Cool. More news about the impending war with Iran. Great. It's almost exactly a month since Iran downed a U.S. drone over the same waterway, prompting Trump to consider launching a military strike against Iran. Trump said Thursday that the USS Boxer destroyed the drone after it approached within 1,000 yards of the amphibious assault ship. The Pentagon confirmed that the incident took place, saying that the drone was brought down around 10 a.m. Thursday. Iran denied, however, that any encounter had occurred between one of its drones and the United States warship, insisting that all its drones were accounted for. Well, now, Iran believes, now I don't know, this is what Iran thinks, that the United States must have shot down its own drone by mistake. The USA has been placing more and more of their battleships in the Strait of Hormuz. This is a narrow waterway that controls access to the Persian Gulf, through which a fifth of the world's oil is moved. Tensions have been rising again. The State Department and the Pentagon are hosting a meeting with diplomats today to discuss the need for a coalition to protect the maritime security around the Strait of the Hormuz. Hormuz? I think it's pronounced Hormuz.